You're a person, maybe a man, maybe a woman. We have a camera, and you can watch us on TV. It's time for Fantastic Voyage Improv, live from your living room, from our living rooms, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Please welcome to your screen your host for this evening, Bill.
Hello, everybody! It's time for Fantastic Voyage Improv. It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. Hope you're ready to laugh as you do every week on your internets. We're in week number 17. Or is it week number 20? Who cares? All we know is we are here to make you laugh, and we are going to start by introducing our players. And you know what? Because she always gets introduced last, sometimes gets even forgotten, let's give it up for the brilliance behind the keys, the one who takes your suggestions, the one who interacts with you online. Please give it up first and foremost to the brilliant Becca. Now, next, we have our players who will be talking tonight, in addition to Becca. Let's start with the marvelous Mary Kay. Back for another week of singing and hilarity. And next up, we'll introduce Boundless Blake. There he is, there he is. Zucchini Zach. You thought I'd run out of Z words? Zucchini starts with Z.
He does start with Z, and so
Yes. And how about the magnificent Matt?
oh,
And last but not least, star-studded Steve. Steve, it's okay to come out of hiding now.
Come out of your hole.
All right, now you know who we are at Fantastic Voyage, as if you haven't been tuning in every week to get your daily dose or weekly dose of hilarity. And we're going to get right into it because you didn't come to hear me talk. We're going to start with a game called What Are You Doing? So I need two players to start out, the rest to silence their screens, stop their video. Two players to stay on out here. It's going to be Steve and Zach. And I'm going to need from Becca 2 letters to start things off, please.
M and S.
M and S. Your letters are M and S players.
Hey, Zach, what are you doing?
making sassafras.
I got this. I got the spices. I got the noodles. I got the sassy chicken. This chicken has an attitude. This chicken will be chopped up into little tiny bits, and we'll make him into sassy fries.
What are you doing?
I am melting Sasquatches.
Oh, I see ya. Shh. It's real squatchy in these woods. Oh, off this flamethrower. Most sometimes.
I guess I could, but I don't always. And sometimes. I tried to go to a party, but I didn't make it because sometimes I go, sometimes I just stay home and watch Netflix.
What are you doing?
I am meeting Sam.
Why, hello, Sam. How are you? Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you for greeting me. Oh, well, yes, here we like to greet our Sams a lot. So here's a basket, and here's other things, and you can feel right at home here, Sam.
What are you doing?
Muppet Santa.
Hi-ho, Kirby D. Santa here. It's not easy being bearded. What would you like for Christmas? You, piggy! I'm scared.
What are you doing?
I have no idea.
Oh!
All right, Matt, get out of there, Matt. Next two letters, please, Becca.
E-D.
E-D. We'll start with Zach.
Yeah.
Zach, what are you doing?
Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah. I mean, you see my Porsche there? Yeah, it's got a 6-cylinder. Okay. Yeah. You see this Rolex here? Okay. Yeah, that shows my worth. Okay. I can drive you around. Okay. Yeah, I can take you out on a night. Okay, but
What are you doing?
I am eyeing dinosaurs.
Hey there, Sheila. I see. Wow, clever girl. Clever girl. Oh.
Zach, what are you doing?
Eddie Bowering.
No. E-B. Not E-B. Zach, get out of there. Blake, get in.
Wow.
All right, two more letters, please, Becca.
R-A.
R-A.
Matt, what are you doing?
I'm rapidly accelerating. Whoa! Oh my God! Was that Sonic? Whoa! Blake, what are you doing?
Running amok.
Ah! This bullshit! Ah! Blake, stop! Sick of this! No more! We're tearing it all down!
Matt, what are you doing?
I am repeating aardvarks.
Aardvarks. Aardvarks? Aardvarks. Aardvarks.
Do you need me to use it in a sentence?
Aardvarks. 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 Aardvarks.
Blake, what are you doing?
Racing artichokes.
Okay. I know that you're a little prickly, okay, but you on this, okay? I know you have the heart for this race, okay? Just feel it in that heart, okay? Not the leafy exterior, feel it in your heart, okay? When the gun goes bang, okay, you just go, okay? You've got this, okay? It's in your heart. Envision the race. You will get there.
Matt, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Huh.
All right, Mary Kay, get out there real quick. And we're going to step it up for this last one. Becca, just give us 3 letters that these two can do.
I'll give you 2 guesses. Who suggested FVI?
Blake, what are you doing?
Following voracious iguanas.
They're so hungry. They're eating everything in their path. Oh, come on. You can't eat the weeds. You can't.
Mary Kay, what are you doing?
I'm finding very impossibilities.
Huh. Maybe I can jump from here to the moon. No, I don't think so. Maybe I can disappear. No. Maybe I can make a cake appear. No.
Hey, Blake, what are you doing?
Frantically voting independent.
Oh, oh, I need a candidate. I need a candidate. I cannot stand these parties anymore. Give me somebody with no affiliation.
Mary Kay, what are you doing?
I'm finding virtual interness.
Okay. Just Google interness. Interness. Ah, found it. Virtual internet.
All right, that is the game of what are you doing? There we are. So I need everyone to join me back online, and we're going to move quickly to the game of 185. 185 blanks walk into the bar. Anyone who's watching probably knows how this goes. So first suggestion for this line structure game, please, Becca.
Horseshoers.
Horseshoers.
185 horseshoers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I don't normally serve horseshoers, but I'm feeling kind of frisky. I'm going to serve you tonight." And the horseshoers go, "Well, that's lucky."
185 horseshoers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I don't normally serve horseshoers here, but I'm feeling kind of frisky today, so I'll serve you. What do you have?" And the horseshoers say, we'll just have a Colt one."
185 horseshoers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve horseshoers." And the horseshoers are like, "That's all right. We were just looking to get a good steak."
185 horseshoers walk into a billiards bar, and they order a vodka tonic, and the bartender says, "Okay, yeah, I'll make you that vodka tonic." "Hey guys, we got a ringer here."
185 horseshoers walk in the bar. The bartender says, I can't serve you a drink, but I found you some horseshoes." And the horseshoers say, "Nailed it."
185 horseshoers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Get out of here. We don't serve horseshoers here." And the horseshoers say, "Well, we don't want a drink. We just have a really bad headache. Could you give us an anvil?"
All right, let's we may have more horseshoer jokes, but you didn't come for the horseshoer jokes. You came to hear all kinds of jokes. Becca, what's the next suggestion for our audience?
Lightning rods.
Lightning rods.
185 lightning rods walk into a bar, and the bartender says, nope, I'm sorry, I cannot serve you here. And the lightning rods say, "Why not?" And he said, "Because last time you got drunk and trashed the place, and I told you that was your third strike."
185 lightning rods walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Not serving you 185 lightning rods tonight." And the lightning rods are like, "Why not?" And the bartender's like, "Because I think you're under voltage."
185 lightning rods walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm not going to serve you lightning rods this time." And they go, "Why not?" And he goes, "Last time you drank and then bolted."
185 lightning rods walk into a bar and say, "Can I have a drink?" And the bartender says, "What's that?"
185 lightning rods walk into the living room, and they say, "Dad, can we try a sip? Can we try a drink?" And their dad says, "Hey, I thought you were grounded."
Becca, one more, please.
Gas station attendants.
Gas station attendants.
185 gas station attendants walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Oh, we can't serve you." And they said, "Why not?" where are we? And what are you doing here? And the bartender says, stop pumping me for information.
185 New Jersey gas station attendants walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, guys, we can't serve you. But the New Jersey gas station attendants go behind the bar and start filling up the tap, and the bartender goes, what are you doing? And they go, isn't this a full-service station?
185 gas station attendants walk into a bar, and the bartender says, what are you trying to bring in here? You got some salad dressing in here? Well, you can't bring that in this bar. You're going to have to check your oil.
185 gas station attendants walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we can't serve you. We can only serve the 88.
Maybe 91.
Yeah.
Okay.
185 gas station attendants walk into the bar, and the bartender says, what kind of liquid are you going to have? And the gas station attendants say, olive oil.
All right. That is the game of 185. So next up, I am going to need Blake and Steve to stay out, and the rest of you, please stop your video. And I'm going to search on Craigslist for whatever term Becca gives me right now, and that'll be the inspiration for this next game. So, Becca, what do you got?
Frogs.
Frogs.
I'm sure there's
I have
tons
a
of.
backup if you can't find that.
I really can't wait to hear who's selling frogs on Craigslist and see where we go with this.
Well, here's what we got. Beautiful quilt / coverlet and frog pillow. Bought new and used for daughter. Free hopscotch rug and flower room decor thrown in for free.
I heard you had some things for sale.
I have a pillow.
Do? I have a great big bow.
This is my favorite pillow.
This is my favorite bow. But I'll trade you my favorite bow for your favorite pillow.
Mommy says I have too many pillows. I can't find my bed. She said I need to get rid of a pillow.
My mommy says I have too many bows.
It's a pretty bow.
Thank you.
Sometimes when I have scary dreams, I like to bury my face in the pillow and go. Does your bow work?
Yeah. Sometimes when I have to go somewhere and I feel a little scared, I put the bow on, and then it makes me feel a little more confident because it's so pretty.
Can I try?
Sure. Here.
Want to try my pillow?
Okay. Oh, I dropped it.
Oh, I'll grab your bow.
There, I got your pillow.
It's pretty good.
Pillow's okay. Did you wash the pillow after you rubbed your face in it?
No.
I
Did
never
you wash
washed-
the bow after you wore it?
No.
Smells like cheese.
Yeah, I ate some nachos and I was messy. And then I just licked the cheese off of the bow.
Tastes like cheese.
This pillow. Hmm. This pillow smells like corn.
I went to Iowa.
Okay, since you put my bow in your mouth, I think you need to keep it now.
I don't want it. You can have it back.
No, I don't want it. Ew. No.
I want my pillow.
Okay, you can have your pillow back.
Hello.
I guess I'll take the bow back too. But I'm not gonna wear it.
Does it smell like cheese?
All right. That is the game of Craigslist, believe it or not, about frogs. You just never know what a suggestion is gonna yield. So.
Oh, we nailed that one.
I feel like
Yeah,
Blake.
that was great. The exchange, the gift exchange. Now's not a good time for sharing from a public health perspective, but that's we don't endorse this. In real life. We're gonna move on to the game of Hoedown, which is very difficult, nigh impossible, they said, to do online. We have managed to prove all the doubters, all the haters wrong. And tonight we are going to bring Mary Kay into the fold. She will be doing a Hoedown as well and killing it. And we're very excited to try this again for you. So Becca, what was the prompt? It was, I think, a fall event that is likely to get canceled.
You have a very good memory. An apple bobbing contest.
An apple bobbing contest. Players, do you have your music ready? This is going to be a Hoedown about an apple bobbing contest.
Let me tell you something that's filled with lots of lore. It's a story about an apple core. Let my say, why don't I fuck it? I'll grab this apple with my mouth out a bucket.
I'm an apple bobber. I do it across the land. Last time I did it, it didn't go as planned. I stuck my face into the water. I hit my head, bled all over, looked like a slaughter.
I don't like the bobbing. My hair gets all wet. I don't like it when I have to forget. And then when I put my head down, I find out my butt has on a frown.
Ooh.
I went apple bobbing. It wasn't very good. I shouldn't have done it, even though I should. It was not one of my better adventures, 'cause I found the apple, but I lost my dentures. Lost my dentures. Oh, there they are.
Oh, the worst when you get the Granny Smith, but lose your granny dentures.
Yeah.
All right, that was the game of Hoedown. Once again, we have proven that if you have the will, you have a way, and we've once again shocked the world with our tenacity. So I'm going to need everybody to turn their screens on as we move to our next game. Yep, Matt's got it right. Get your flashlights out. We're going to get spooky, folks. It's time to tell a campfire story. And we will collectively go around and tell a scary story. Now, Becca, what will the title of this story we're going to tell tonight be?
This is The Piano That Played Atari.
The Piano That Played Atari. This is the game of campfire stories.
Well, it was a overcast night when at the GameStop. And the workers of the GameStop were ready to close up shop, being that it was about 10 o'clock. Nobody had come in for the past hour, and they realized they weren't going to make any sales. So they started getting ready
to close up. But then, out of his luck, Piano walked in to the store, and he rang out to the person behind the counter. What? Why are you trying to keep me out?
The workers didn't know what to think. First, they had never seen a sentient piano before. Second, piano was a female and they didn't know how to interact with it.
So the piano tried to make everything easy for everybody. It walked around the store. It made conversation even with the really slimy guys. It looked at all the things. It admired them. And then it asked,
"Where is your retro gaming section?" And the employees pointed to a dark back corner of the store.
The piano sauntered moodily over to the retro gaming section and started blowing dust off of
a system. It was an Atari system, and it was one of those Ataris set up so you could play
any game you want from any system. Now, the employees had never been able to get this Atari to work, so they were shocked when the piano pressed the button.
And all of a sudden, Frogger came on. This piano had abilities on Frogger like no one had seen. Hopping
and skipping space and doing backflips all around the road.
Room where the other games were kept. It busted out of the retro corner altogether and beat every high
score on every game at GameStop, and all the while, every time it played a game, it
laughed maniacally while Kyle and Chad watched in horror.
Watching him beat Excitebike, Bubble Bobble, Metroid, Duck Hunt,
and so many more games. And all the while it played the games, it also played the theme songs because it was
a piano, and it could do that. It had
keys and musical abilities. This piano not only played music, it
laughed all the time while playing the music.
Ha 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 ha.
All right. That's the game of campfire stories. There was laughing pianos. There was Atari playing, and a good time was had by all.
That's how we alienate GameStop employees.
That's right. No wonder GameStop employees won't watch us. Won't watch our show. Okay, we are going to move on to the game of Inner Thoughts, and for that, I need Zach and Matt to remain out here. And Becca, what suggestion do you have for this game?
You guys are in a cabin in the snow.
You're in a cabin in the snow for this game of Inner Thoughts.
Carl, there's only 2 more refried beans.
Phil, I can't shovel another shovel. I've been shoveling too long. Give me some of them beans.
Okay, but the thing, I will give you some of the beans. Okay, but the thing is, you can only have half of them now because it's gonna be at least 5 days before. What he doesn't know is that even though I say 5 days, it's gonna be actually 14 days, a fortnight, because the rescue team always takes an extra couple days around these parts. He doesn't know that they don't go by helicopter. They actually go by kayak or by snowshoe, which is the time when so you can only go through half of these refried beans because we've only
What are you talking about? I just spent like all day snow shoveling your really long driveway. I need some food.
Yeah,
I need some food. Otherwise, I'm gonna not be good. I'm not gonna be good.
I know you're not going to be good. Okay, but the thing is, your body's eating itself, which is a good thing. Okay, it'll like but we're just going to give you the minimum amount of beans. Okay, so you get a quarter cup of beans.
If you knew we had to ration beans, why'd you let me? He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me, I think. He wants me to do all the work, and he's hoarding the beans. He's hoarding the beans and only going to give me 2. I've been working all day. It's not fair. It's not fair. I did the work. I did get the beans.
I know you did the work, okay, but that's because you've got we checked the doctors. You've got a higher body mass index, okay, so you can survive a little bit longer out here, okay. Once we get to day 6 or 7, at that point you'll be fine, okay. And then we'll be on an even plane, and then we will each get a quarter of beans a day, okay. But
like a quarter portion or a quarter of a bean?
a quarter portion. No, I'm not some degenerate. I'm not gonna let him die out here alone. I'm gonna make sure that if we're gonna go out, that he'll go out with the leanest amount of meat, so that I could feast on his body jerky for at least the couple more days while they come out here and save us. But I got to make sure that his body is not going to give me any disease because he's been eating too many beans. I mean, I'm not some soccer player out here, so you've done a lot of work.
Talking about soccer. Stop talking about soccer. This is not the time. I thought they were going to be here in like a couple days, but how many lies have you told me? If you tell me another lie, I'm going to have to do something about it.
I hate you. Is that a lie?
Comprendo, compadre. Comprendo. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He's out to get me, but I'm on to him. I'm on to him. I'm going to poison him. I'm going to poison him with some herbal tea, and he won't be able to kill me. And I'm going to eat all the beans for myself. And I'm just over here, not doing anything in particular.
You know what? We really made a mistake saying we're never going to mask up. This is the stupidest quarantine we ever decided on. Why couldn't we just wear a mask?
Now we have to wear masks?
Well, I mean, we're this far in it. I mean, we're fully in. I don't see why we need to put a mask on now, but I don't see why we held into our beliefs of not wearing a mask so much that we had to quarantine out here.
Hey, buddy. No feelings. I made you some nice hot tea.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really hot. So
Oh, but you actually need those nutrients first.
yeah, grab it by the handle.
I I'm feeling sorry because I'm the one who invited him out here for this anti-mask quarantine, but now I'm starting to feel some empathy, some sympathy, and I don't want to steal all his food, so I can't possibly take a sip before he does because his nutrients are so depleted. He's done all the shoveling, all of the wood chopping. And for me to take any sip or any bite of any food before he does would just be detrimental to my soul and would make me feel like I am killing him slowly. So I think that I'm not hungry. You've done all the hard work.
Oh, but this is herbal tea. This is you must be thirsty. You can't get dehydrated out here. You know, a lot of people think he's showing resistance. Does he know I poisoned the tea? I don't know. But I'm happy. I'm happy that you're with me, and I'm happy with these beans. Before I was mad, but we've got to compromise. I'll eat my beans.
Okay, yep.
And
Let's eat the food for tomorrow. Play some cribbage.
you can have some of this herbal tea while we play cribbage.
Yeah, I'll get to it if you skunk me.
All right. Yeah, I'll just keep it right here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have it right there. So I dealt last game, so he's gonna deal this game, and hopefully by that point we should have passed time enough that he won't see that I've actually put a joker in there, and whoever gets the joker will decide who goes out to the wood shed where the raccoon is still living, who still could attack us at any moment. But this is my flip of the coin. Who gets the joker? You're such a joker.
Well, it looks like you got 14-10, 14-2. Wow, it looks like you won that game.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
I skunked you.
I guess.
All right. Cribbage and nobody. I was waiting to see if somebody died. Nobody died.
Damn it, Matt, drink the tea.
Oh, Matt knew better. He knew better. I was waiting for the beans to be poisoned as well. That's a slippery slope when you don't wear your mask. It's the first step towards poisoning other people that you live with.
Very true.
Or their lean body jerky.
Exactly.
My jerky, my body jerky.
Luckily, Steve's household will have no such issues.
Human meat is no
okay.
vaccine.
All right. Well, this next game is called The World Without, and improv. Yes, it's a challenge, but we just think it might be more fun if there were certain letters of the alphabet that we could not use in our answers. So I'm going to need two people to stay out here. Let's go Blake and Mary Kay to start this game. The rest of you, please cover your screens. Becca, what is the letter that these two players can't use?
B.
B. So your conversation must not include the letter B, and we'll call you out. I will call you out and get new players in should you violate that premise. And the suggestion, Becca, to start the game.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, just find a word on your
cactus.
notebook. Cactus. Your suggestion is cactus, players. Thank you.
Well, shucks. Didn't think I'd see you out here on the range.
I had to come out. I haven't seen you in forever.
Well, May, couldn't you have waited until we got home?
I to wait. I like to be with you whenever I happen upon
Mary
you.
Kay, you use B. Get out of there. Matt, jump in.
Well, I couldn't wait. I needed to happen to stand around here near the sarsaparillas.
Well, all right, Duke, if you need to stand out here adjacent to the sarsaparillas, I guess that's okay. Just watch out for my cattle.
I will watch out for your revolver as well. I know that you are a slippery shooter.
You are a smart one. You really are. Too smart for me. Guess I can't pull one past you.
No, that you can't. But maybe you could.
Hey, Matt, you use the word but. Get out of there. Zach, get in.
Hello there, stranger.
Well, hello. I don't suppose we've been. Oh, I said we.
Steve, get in there.
Well, hello. I don't think we've met.
You are a handsome cow person.
You're sure tootin' I am, and you are a purty little thing.
Why, thank you, you rugged man.
What say you and I go down and I'll show you my horse parts.
If you show me your horse parts, I might get a fluster.
Oh, well, little missy, why don't you go ahead and take my elbow and oh damn it!
Oh, Blake, back in there.
Thought I'd sing you a song.
Can you sing me a cow person song?
I sure can. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo
Oh, Blake, get out of
and
there.
the deer and the antelope play.
Mary Kay, hop back in.
Sure is tootin'.
Sure's tootin' it is. Sure's tootin' it is, and I told that cowpoke that he could take his horse parts and shove them where the horse parts don't shine.
That ain't nice. That is downright mean.
It's very mean, but he was.
Oh, get out of there, Zach. Matt, back in.
Well, hey, cowpoke, I got some spicy negro frijoles here for our dinner.
That sounds delicious.
Well, make a fire and we'll get it cooking.
Can I have more than a quarter of a cup?
Well, you could probably have half a cup.
Oh, you used probably. Get out of there, Steve.
Well, hey there, Ellie Mae. I was just wondering if you wanted to walk down around the lake with me this afternoon.
Sure is shooting.
Sure is shooting. I'm more excited than a pig in a barrel.
Barrel, get out of there, Steve.
Oh, shit.
Blake.
They never stay.
You know, I have sat on this front porch and rocked in this chair for 20 years, and I've never seen a young lady quite as lovely as you.
Oh, you're just saying that. I'm ordinary.
You are not ordinary. You are like the sun shining in the west.
Well, you are mighty handsome. Just for a feller who's been sitting in a chair for 20 years, you've got the physique of a feller who's been sitting in a chair for 5 years.
He said B.
No!
Grandpa, could you tell me your cow person story?
Getting green set in.
Too many things going on at once. I tried to catch all the bees. I couldn't quite do it. I'm sorry. But, you know, when I got distracted by Mary Kay talking about handsome fellers and pretty ladies and such. And what do you want to do with those kind of people? Well, of course, you want to have sex with them. So that leads us to the game of Sex with Me, where we get objects and people and things, and we tell you how sex with us is like said things. So, Becca, as I decide to stop shouting now, Becca, what is the first suggestion for this game?
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
Sex with me is like deviled eggs. It only happens at Easter.
Sex with me is like deviled eggs. I prefer to do it with the hors d'oeuvres. Herbs.
Sex with me is like deviled eggs. You can bet there's sin involved.
Sex with me is like deviled eggs. You take them to a party and everyone's going to get picked up eventually.
All right, Becca, next suggestion, please.
Taylor Swift.
Sex with me is like Taylor Swift. I drop without warning.
Sex with me is like Taylor Swift. Pretty fast.
Sex with me is like Taylor Swift. I got a blank space, baby.
Sex with me is like Taylor Swift. Well, it's going to be forever. It's going to go down in flames.
Sex with me is like Taylor Swift. You're going to have to shake it off.
Sex with me is like Taylor Swift. It's a possibility Kanye will interrupt.
I'm not following
Oh, God, I'm gonna let you
that
finish.
one.
Like, that sex is pretty good, but Beyonce had some of the best sex of all time.
Becca, next suggestion, please.
A microwave dinner.
A microwave dinner.
Sex with me is like a microwave dinner. It is perfect when you're alone.
Sex with me is like a microwave dinner. I'm a hungry man.
Sex with me is like a microwave dinner. It looks a lot better in the photo.
Sex with me is like a microwave dinner. Oprah's doing it now.
Sex with me is like a microwave dinner, done in 90 seconds.
Sex with me is like a microwave dinner. It's better if you remove the plastic packaging.
That's not safe, Bill.
Oh, no, that's not. We can't endorse like anything we've talked about in this show tonight. Becca, another suggestion, please.
Shower curtains.
Shower curtains.
Sex with me is like a shower curtain. When it gets moldy, just replace it.
Sex with me is like a shower curtain. You don't think you need it, but then you can't live without it.
Sex with me is like a shower curtain. If you don't get it just right, it's going to get wet everywhere.
Sex with me is like a shower curtain. There'll be ducks painted on us.
Sex with me is like a shower curtain. If you're
I go finish.
okay,
Accidental
sex
hit.
with me is like a shower curtain. If you're not looking, there's probably a psycho involved.
Whoa.
Becca, next suggestion, please.
A smiley face.
Sex with me is like a smiley face. Yeah. Pretty
Sex
good.
with me is like a smiley face. You're not always sure what it means.
Sex with me is like a smiley face. Shit happens.
Sex with me is like a smiley face. It's been in every aisle in Walmart.
Yeah, that one's real. That one's real. Game over. Blackout line for Blake. Apologies for the terrible ham horn. Okay, that brings us to our last game of the night. This is our last game of the night. It's the game of clues. So Steve is going to send some detectives to a breakout room. But while he's doing that, I want to remind everyone that we have some great organizations locally that we'd love.
I'll sit up.
No, I'm sitting out. Who wants to stay?
Yeah, who's staying?
I'll stay.
Okay.
Dak is going to stay. Send Blake, Mary Kay, and Malto Meal to a breakout room. While I tell our lovely audience that if they have the means and so choose, to please consider supporting the local organizations that we have running on the bottom of the screen, because we believe in them, we support them ourselves, and we would love for our audience to support them as well. Those are running along the bottom. And want to remind you that if you miss old shows, you can also go back and watch old shows. If you missed last week's show and you wonder, what Sex with Us was like then, you can go back and watch it. They're all on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page for all the updates about Fantastic Voyage Improv, right where you are watching this show right now. So now that the three detectives are in the breakout room, let's get the three things for Zach. Where is the location of the murder tonight, Becca?
A Kleenex factory.
A Kleenex factory, okay. And how about the occupation of the murderer?
A horticulturalist.
A horticulturalist.
Culturalist.
Zach, do you know what that is?
Like a plant dude.
That guy.
Yeah. Or girl, exactly. Becca, and last but not least, the murder weapon tonight is?
Lemon water.
Lemon water. Bruce's specialty. Lemon water. So Zach, do you want to just recap those three things for the game of Clue, please?
The location will be a Kleenex factory. The occupation will be a horticulturalist. And the murder weapon will be lemon water.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, let's get our first detective in here then for the game of Clue, our ninth and final game tonight here at FVI.
Ba 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 ba.
What about?
Zabadibada, zabadibababawa, badababadada, badaba. Floof. Ting, 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 floof. Ting, 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 floof. Ting, 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 floof. Azza. Zabazibawa, zabadabadabadabadabadabada. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Shh.
Oh.
Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, blip, 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 blip.
What about?
Oh, sabababa.
Yeah. Ooh. But what? Yeah, diba?
All right. One detective down, two to go. So let's get the second detective in here on 3. 1, 2, 3. Second detective, come on down. I'm sure you were all saying that at home.
Oh, so that about.
Shoot.
Oh, so that.
Zaba,
Oh, basa yes, basa.
yeah, Zaba, stop. Blink, blunk, plunk. Coba. Klik. Coba. Poo. Ah. Cepup. 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 Ah. C'est pas, yeah, fine. C'est pas. Oh, ting, 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 ting. Oh. 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 Right. Oh. 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 Oh.
All right. Well, we're down to our third and final detective for this game of Clue. So let's get them in here. Mary Kay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Third detective, come on down.
So that Baba Kasaga. She Basakasara, Basas series about Sakaka.
Yes, Abagaba.
What's it about? Sister Juju.
Jeep, 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 jeep.
Somebody is a person, yes, a baraba.
No, it's a bad.
Ah, sorry, yes. Sorry, yes. Also, Shubara, also, Oh, so you put a water about? Since you're busy, teachers about so see it is about about. But see it's about second.
Where's your big about?
See it's about.
It's your big about.
Yes, it about see it is a
All right. That is the game of Clue. Let's have all three detectives come out and try to guess what the clues were.
Okay.
All right.
So, Matt, where was the location of this murder?
The location was was at the checkout at a grocery store.
Oh.
No, afraid not. Mary Kay.
It was a Kleenex factory.
Yes, well done. Very nice.
Oh,
Very nice. Matt, what was the occupation of the murderer?
the occupation was a florist.
Close. Very, very close. Mary Kay?
A gardener?
Again, I can't quite give it to you, but very close. Blake?
Oh, I believe it was a botanist.
Ooh.
Horticulturist?
Ah.
Yes. Horticulturalist, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It was a collective team effort of dancing around it until we got there, but we got there.
Game of synonyms.
Yes. And last but not least, the murder weapon, Matt?
It was a motorbike.
No. Mary Kay?
It was a broken down car.
Not even close. Blake?
Actually, it was a broken down car, otherwise known as a lemon.
Oh, yes. Close. Very close.
I see where we went, but it was lemon water. Lemon water.
Oh, okay.
You have to think like Bruce thinks, and he wouldn't just hear lemon. So let's give it everyone else out there. Fine job, though, by our detectives tonight. And so, once again, we have been Fantastic Voyage Improv. Thank you again for showing up and watching our show, offering your suggestions, interacting with us online. We have been the marvelous Mary Kay.
Hey!
The melodic Matt.
Oh!
The stupendous Steve.
Yay!
The Zuptastic Zach.
I'm fantastic.
That's not a word, but we're gonna go with it. We end the beautiful Blake as well. Last but not least, taking your suggestions tonight and messing with our players during Inner Thoughts, it's been Becca.
Hey!
I've been your host, Bill. Thank you so much for joining us again. Support the people in the links down below, and be sure to be here next week, same time, same place, for more great short-form improv comedy, or as we like to call it, Unprov, from the Twin Cities. Good night, everybody. Have a great week.
How are you? I hope you had time.
Hey, you want to go down by the river?
I'll go down there.
Past that three holes?
Yeah.
I'll give you a half a cup.
Oh, you can give me a whole cup.
I'll give you a whole cup of different bottles.
Are them beans?
Oh man, I will make a hobo stew. A hobo person stew. Baby.
Sometimes I think about whittling.
Richard.